Going live. All right, we are in here. Okay, wait a minute. Let's wait for some people to come in here. What's up, everybody? What is going on? It's your girl Dee from Tours by Dee, and Petronio Music Festival is coming up. And I just thought, you know what? So many people come out here all the freaking time. I get asked so many questions about this popular South American Black music festival. Why don't I just drop 10 tips that you guys should definitely have in your pocket if you're coming out to the city of Cali for the first time and to this festival for the first time? So yeah, I just want to say what's up. My name is Dajanna. I live in the city of Cali, Colombia. I am Colombian, but I grew up in the US. I'm also an English teacher and a Spanish teacher online occasionally. And now I'm starting a YouTube journey and I'm trying to help guide people around my city. What's up, family? It's good to see y'all. Thank you for being here and supporting me. And I think both of you have been to Petronio, if I'm not mistaken. I know Carlos, you did a walk-in tour with me, and we had a freaking blast. Um, I think we went to Petronio together, went to a couple parties. We had an amazing, amazing time. What's going on, my bro? All my bros are in here. I love it. All right, so we're gonna get this started right now. Ignore the modem in the background. I am not being supported by them. um, let's see, can we turn this around a little bit? Just ignore that thing behind there. Sylvie, Jay, welcome to Cali. Bienvenido. Cali es Cali. Lo demás es Loma. We're gonna keep it cute. Please don't be cursing in the chat. All right. I'm trying to create a timeless video so that we're trying to create a timeless video so that people can come back to this. I know that these tips are like the Bible to going to Petronio because it's all very important and key to know, especially if you're coming from another country and you've never experienced Colombia or something as big as this festival. Peace to everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. Chris, thank you. We in here. Let me try to keep it cute. So let's start with tip number 1. All right. Tip number 1 is wear comfortable clothing. Cali is pretty warm throughout the year, high 80s. Most of the time we have a little bit of humidity in there. It could be like 30%. Sometimes it can go up to 50%. So it's not Miami, it's not Houston. It's a warmth that you can actually bear with. But being that you're at an event with tons of Black folks, you know we're warm already. So you're gathered around a bunch of people, you're going to get hot, okay? If you plan on wearing your latest Jordans and you don't want them to get stepped on, I'm going to tell you right now, we don't give a F about your shoes. We don't give a F about personal space either. This subject is going to come back up many times in this video. Latinos and Colombians in general, we don't believe in personal space. It just doesn't exist. People will literally breathe on you. It's not our fault. That's just how we are. But if you plan on wearing or bringing some type of like fly shoes that you know you don't want them to get stepped on, don't bring them. Okay, just don't. You don't want to fight anybody. We're not trying to fight you. We don't care about your shoe. We're just trying to get to the stage area and see the next band, or trying to get to a vendor so I can buy some beach and buy some of the local spirits. I'm not worried about you, okay? But wear some comfortable clothing. If you know what you can wear that will keep you cool and that will keep you not sweaty and keep you fresh throughout the day and the night, please bring that. You'll feel very comfortable. Wear some comfortable shoes. Ladies, don't wear those thin sandals. That's not going to help. You walk around a lot. You walk around a whole lot in the venue. From coming into the venue, there's usually a long line. You will get, I'm not going to say frisked, but you will get patted down. They might open your bag. Don't bring like, they're not going to allow you to bring in your own water or snacks or anything like that, but we'll get to that. You typically have a line that you come into, and the venue is huge. Up to 300,000 people came last year. So Wednesday to Friday are the days where a lot of people haven't really made their way to the festival yet. So Wednesday to Friday for me are some of the best days to go. What's up, Jay? Welcome, welcome. You did 12 or 14K steps. And then you always go like back and forth from one place to another, back and forth, back and forth. You end up eating, you end up drinking, you run into people, everyone gives you drinks, you give everyone drinks. You're doing a lot. Sometimes you're doing the most. So be prepared to be walking around, get you some comfortable shoes, comfortable clothing. It's going to be warm. It's going to feel like summer. It is summer. And you're going to have a blast. Wear all your traditional African wares if you want. We encourage you to wear your scarves and turbans and anything you want to wear, your hair, your braids, your dreadlocks. You can get your hair braided there. We'll get into that as well. But like I said, tip number one, wear comfortable clothing. All right. Any questions? Hit me up in the chat. All right. So yeah, wear comfortable clothing. Don't forget that. Wear comfortable shoes. If you know you got a broke foot, wear comfortable shoes. Okay. Profe, what's going on? What's going on, Profe? It's good to see you. It's good to see familiar faces in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so tip number two, okay? Tip number two is cash is king. Cash is king. If you've never been to a festival, in the US, I understand they're a lot more organized. They give you these bracelets and you pay like this and you do like that. There have been some festivals where they do that here as well. This festival is not like this. Usually you need cash. The vendors want cash and not American cash. Some won't even take USD or euros. They want Colombian currency, okay? COP, local currency. So if you need cash, you really want to get that item, that shirt, that scarf, that viche, whatever. There might be a possibility in using another method, like there's an app called Wise, or an app called Remitly, or another one called World Remit. Also Zoom, XOOM by PayPal. I'm not supported by any of these apps, but I have used these apps to receive payments from my tours or my classes. So if the vendor has the option of receiving a bank transfer, then you might get lucky and you'll be able to just send them the bank transfer. Keep in mind that being that you're in an event with thousands of people, you may not have the typical usual phone service that you need. Some vendors are up to date. They might have a little card machine or whatnot, or a card reading app or something like that, but don't trust it. Bring your cash. Cash is king. Don't forget that, okay? Listo, that is tip number two. We're moving right along to tip number three, okay? Tip number three is have your own viche tasting. Let me school y'all, okay? What is vice? It is spelled Viche. Some people might spell it with a B. Traditionally, I spell it with a V, V for Victor. So viche is sugarcane right before it's ready to be produced into sugarcane. They chop it up. It's unripened sugarcane and they ferment it. Sometimes they do it, they bury it underground. A person who makes viche is a viche master. Who makes viche? Black people, right? Afro Pacific people make viche on the Pacific coast of Colombia. Let me give you a little history lesson because some people don't know this. Colombia isn't just Carol G, J Balvin, Blow, ganja, and other things like that that people love to associate the country with, right? Colombia is a lot more. There's so many ethnicities and cultures mixed in together. So on the coast is where mostly a lot of the African influence is. You got Palenque and Cartagena. You got Buenaventura, where I'm from. Hey, shout out to Buenaventura. You have Nariño and Tumaco. We got family out there. You got Santa Marta. You have San Andres and Providencia, the islands in the Caribbean. If you've never been there, best place to eat jerk chicken. And they speak English Creole. So it's a mix of a lot of things going on, especially in the mix of Blackness in Colombia. So on the Pacific coast, from the northern Pacific coast of Colombia all the way to the coast of Peru, there's an influence of Africanness there. And there's a lot of relatability within our music, our cultures, traditions, and cuisine. So, being that Festival Petronio Alvarez is the biggest Afro-Pacific uniting festival in South America, and I want to say in the world, because Afro-Pacific, you don't really hear about that. You're starting to get bands that enlist coming from Peru or Ecuador. This year we have a couple of groups from Ecuador that performed or contested to be in the contest, because y'all have to remember Petronio Alvarez isn't just a festival, it's also a competition. Okay, there are 4 different categories. Right now I can't name them all, but I know one is marimba. The marimba is very important in this community and in this culture. The marimba is a wooden xylophone, and the wood is only grown or used for these xylophones. That wood, those trees, comes from the Pacific coast. It has certain sounds. Nowadays, I was actually watching a documentary about that, and nowadays they're starting to lose some of their traditional instruments because kids are growing up, they're not used to the traditional stuff. You know, we got these phones and social media and all of that. Everyone wants to be an influencer, right? So yes, back to the viche tasting. It's very strong. Chris is talking about Pipi Longo. Shout out to my friend Bill. Pipi Longo, make you strongo. The name of that drink sounds exactly what it is for, okay? Pipi Longo is actually a black pepper that grows on the Pacific coast of Colombia, and they put slivers of that pepper stick or rind into the viche drink. Viche is the main drink for all the other drinks that you can possibly run into. Now, some of these names are very explicit. I don't know if I want to say them on here. Let's just say a couple. There's one called Knock You Off the Cot. You know what that means? That would be tumbacatre. There's one called Toma Seca, which I like. Toma Seca is provided more towards, it's geared towards women more, because again, these drinks are made by Afro-Colombian women and Afro-Colombian men. They are categorized as beach masters when they sell their drinks. Um, yeah, let's just say they're aphrodisiacs. Yes, because a lot of these drinks, you don't know what these people are putting in there. So definitely clear your stomach before you go to Petronio. Okay. Plus, you're going to be eating a bunch of exotic stuff and drinking a bunch of exotic stuff. So it would be best if you kind of clear your stomach. But again, the venue is huge. There are tons and tons of different vendors of viche. Here's the trick. If you want to get drunk without even buying any viche, just go from vendor to vendor, trying and sampling each one that you like. Okay, there's crema de viche, like viche cream. It's good. That's like for the ladies. It kind of tastes like Bailey's. There's arrechon, right? Arrechon, how can I explain this to y'all? So arrecho is a word that means that, you're hot. You're hot. You want to get hot and heavy or whatever, right? You feeling like you about to get a headache because it's time that you break someone's back, right? So arrechon will help you to get there. And it's usually geared more towards the ladies because it has a taste like Bailey's whiskey cream in a sense. But viche is your combustible for all of these drinks, right? Again, I want to go back to the Toma Seca. Toma Seca is geared towards women, especially after they've had a baby or a woman has finished her cycle. We're all grown here. We know women have periods on period, okay? So if I want to cleanse out my womb, because this is something ancestral, and a lot of these drinks have ancestral medicinal herbs that come from our native lands and country, our native lands and country lands in Colombia. I can drink this. If I want to prepare my womb to have a baby, I can take 2 shots of this. It's like medicine. I take 1 shot in the morning, 1 shot before I go to bed. If I drink the whole thing, I'm going to get drunk. So if you're going to treat it like medicine, you have a shot in the morning, you have a shot at night. They say a lot of these drinks have cured people, but I'm not, it's not clinically studied. And it's a big belief in Black communities that a lot of these drinks have medicinal uses for you. If you're a believer in such things, let me know. We'll go around and find the right drink for you, okay? Again, the pipi longo is for the guys, but don't think you can't have you can't have a shot of pipi longo just because you're a woman. You can have a shot of pipi longo, okay? Pause. Look, I feel like I need to be the Spider-Man meme at this point, Chris, with all the people that are coming out here. I need to be like, you go over there, you go over there, you go over there. Do the drinks come in one size? That's a great question. Bro, there are many different sizes. I think the biggest size is a liter. Keep in mind that these drinks are usually handcrafted. They haven't been through a distillery or anything like that. So once you open it, refrigerate it. Once you get it home, refrigerate it as well. Okay? Keep it on cool. It's better to keep it cool. Especially the creamy ones. Okay? Especially the creamy ones. Like the ones that look like a dark or spiced rum, those will be fine. You can actually leave those out. But the creamy ones, definitely put those in the fridge as soon as you get it and as soon as you open it. That was a great question. Thank you so much. What else? Again, you can go around from stand to stand or vendor to vendor trying each one, but you're going to get drunk. Okay, so I can't really, I don't really know who are all the vendors this year just yet, but once I know, I'll shout out some vendors. Follow my Instagram at Tours by Dee, and you'll find out the latest of what's going on leading up to the event. Okay. All right. So tip number 4. All right. Let me make sure I have that over here. All right. So there are a lot of rhythms that you're going to learn about or notice. Like I said, this is a festival, but it is also a competition. There are 4 categories. One of them is the marimba category. Um, we want to discover who is the best marimba player between all the bands that play. Again, the marimba is the xylophone that is especially made on the Pacific coast of Colombia. Number 2, Wednesday opening night is my favorite night, and I believe that is the curulao and marimba category. But again, there are different rhythms that you're going to learn about. Be open-minded. That is tip number 4. Be open-minded about what you're about to experience, about what you're about to learn. If you're coming out here, I'm not knocking you if you're going to come out here and mess around with some girls and stuff like that. I mean, it's Colombia, yes, but also take in what's really going on around you. Take in all the activities and everything that's going on around you. Keep this in mind. The event is from Wednesday. The competition is from Wednesday to Sunday. That Monday is a holiday in Colombia, Monday the 21st. That Monday, there's nothing on stage. The whole event is done, but there are still vendors until 6 p.m. You can go and have lunch there. You can go and get some merch. You can go buy some viche if you're getting ready to go home and you want to, oh man, I like that viche from stand number 3. I want to take some home. Go ahead and go on Monday. Go to stand number 3. Buy you a couple bottles of viche. Put it in your check bag because y'all know TSA in the U.S. is horrible and Europe. Colombia, not so bad, but because it's unmarked liquor, just put it in your check bag, okay? That's my opinion about that. You can go on Monday, have lunch. I believe the venue every day opens after 11 a.m. So from 11 all the way to 6 o'clock, there are different type of activities, okay? There are academic activities going on. If you know Spanish, you can go to these activities because I don't think they'll have a translator for that. You would have to know Spanish. They have the kids competition as well, Petronito, going on. If you're coming with your children out here or with nephews and nieces that want to experience something new, that is the competition for the kids. There will be a fashion show. There's actually a fashion show this Friday, but there's always a fashion show at Petronio. There might be some cooking classes. This event is streamed online for free on a website from our regional channel called Tele Pacifico. They usually stream it every day for free online. What else? What else am I missing out? Yeah, there's a couple workshops that you can go to, but again, I believe that you need to at least know the language for you to go to any of these workshops. So again, be open-minded. Remember, we have no care for personal space. We don't care about your Jordans or your Nikes. We'll try our best not to try to step on you or push you out the way. But keep in mind, some people will be drinking. Some people will be litty. Colombians ain't trying to fight you, but we will if we have to. But Watch your stuff. There is security there, but don't think that because you're being litty and everything like that, and that we're nice and everybody's giving you drinks and you're giving everyone drinks, that there ain't no pickpocketers around or something like that. This is a festival. There's always going to be crime of opportunity, so be aware of what you got in your pockets and things like that. Don't have me out here shouting like the Italian lady, a pickpocket, a pickpocket. Okay? I don't want to be like the Italian lady out here shouting about pickpocketers. I warned you. I warned you. Okay? Moving along. Tip number 5, stay hydrated. Okay? Stay hydrated, people. Before entering the venue, there are many vendors outside. You can buy viche outside, you can buy water. There will be other types of foods that you can eat, like we have something called carne a la llanera, which I really love. Carne a la llanera is veal. I believe that's veal. Yes. Silvana, are you still here? I can't remember. But Chris, anybody help? A Colombian. Carne a la llanera, I believe is veal, but they do it in a teepee style type when they cook it. So you'll see the teepees with the meats outside. There's going to be a lot of pork, meat, and chicken outside. You got to remember, or let me school y'all real quick. So the Pacific coast and the Caribbean coast of Colombia, we're known for eating a lot of seafood. So I'm about to get into another one of these tips. We're known for eating a lot of seafood. So if you're coming to eat, just know that if you're allergic to shellfish or seafood and stuff like that, eat at home. All right. This is literally the segue for my next tip. Okay. We're on tip number 6, right? So tip number 6 is, if you have food sensitivities, food allergies, your stomach don't sit right with a lot of stuff, please eat before you go to the venue. If you know you're vegetarian, if you know you're vegan, please eat at home. They're not going to allow you to bring in food. If you really need to eat something and you feel like you're going to be there from 6 to 11, there is a mall near the venue. It is called Cosmo Centro. Mark that on your maps. Matter of fact, can I type it in here? Cosmo Centro Mall. What's going on, UL? Shout out to my people in Bermuda. Y'all have a special place in my heart. You already know. So Cosmo Centro Mall is the nearest mall to the venue. A lot of people just get dropped off there. You're going to see a lot of people, a lot of cars, a lot of movement. You and your whole gang can go walking towards the venue, okay? On the way, walking towards the venue, you'll see a lot of vendors outside. But if you got to run to the ATM real quick, the mall is open till like 9 o'clock. And if you rented a car or something like that, you can park it at the mall and they'll let you get it out. Usually the event ends around 11-ish. So, yeah. Stephanie, my best friend, is in here, y'all. I love her. You're eating anyway. Okay, Adrian. Sis, look, I know how your stomach is. But man, there's so much good food in there, y'all. You're going to see a lot of, if you're into seafood, you're going to see some fried snapper. You might see cazuela de mariscos. Cazuela de mariscos is like a coconut stewed seafood medley. They might have it with just shrimp, or they might have it with fish and shrimp and maybe some octopus and other stuff like that. You might see some stewed coconut crab in there. One of my favorites, and I highly recommend, is sudado de tojo. All right. What is sudado de tojo? It is smoked shark meat, and they shred it up. They cook it down with some flavorful spices and some coconut milk. and it is so delicious. Like that reminds me of home. I love tojo. Home as in when I would come home from school in Texas and my mom was making toyo for me. That is what it brings me memories of. You'll find these like fried mashed potato balls with shrimp in them or with crab in them or with some tojo in there as well or with piangua. What is piangua? Piangua is a baby black clam that you can only find out here on the Pacific coast, and only women go out and pick the piangua from the mangroves. Of course, it's black women because black women do it all, right? So yes, all these good foods. It's making me hungry. I might have to get a wrappy because I really did eat today. Anyway, it was super crazy. I had a crazy day yesterday as well. Um, it's been a crazy couple of days, especially now that I'm trying to take this little YouTube journey seriously. All right, so yes, food allergens, food allergies. Remember, y'all, eat at home, eat well. I'm not saying that you might not find some vegan stuff there because a lot of people, especially the black community here, we're starting to get turned on to the vegetarian and vegan options. And everyone needs to know that it's money. It's money in the wellness, in the wellness trend or community. Well, I've never had shark fin, but it's like a shark that swims in our Pacific coast waters, and they smoke it, and then you take it home and shred it. My dad makes the best dojo. It's so good. He doesn't really like a lot of coconut milk, but he adds just enough so you can try it. Yes, it's baby shark, if that's what it is. It's not like a big shark. It's a type of like baby shark. Baby shark, do 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 do. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. So that was help me, y'all. That was tip number 6, right? Or 7. I can't remember, y'all. Help me. Help me. I should have checked it off. Hold on, let me check my notes as well because I was talking to some people today and I got a couple of other little bonus tips that I want y'all to remember. We talked about cash is king. I want y'all to remember to use the local currency. Remember that you could also be without service. It's a big venue. It's a lot of people. Michael, shout out to my people in the Bahamas. Thank you so much for being here, Michael. So yeah, remember that you could be without service, okay? If you need to get an Uber where you're trying to leave the venue, just leave outside. Just go outside and try to get the Uber. There will be taxis outside, or hit me up. I can hook you up with one of my drivers. I know a couple people. So yes, maybe you can arrange a pickup. I think on Uber, you can actually schedule a pickup. Okay. Andre and Andrea, I love y'all. Love crossing borders. Y'all been pushing me to do this. I'm here. Okay. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, y'all. Finally. Okay. Michael, you should take me out to lunch this weekend. All right. I would really enjoy that. It's been a long time. We haven't caught up in a really, really, really long time. And you're coming down with Kent, right? Shout out to Kent. I love y'all. Y'all already know, y'all my people. Okay. So yeah, just remember you might not have service. It's a lot of people in there. Uber, real quick, side note right here. There are 3 apps that we use to get around town. Didi is one of them. Uber is the other. InDriver is the last one. All right, Carlos, send me the link of whatever you chose. So Hey, north side, baby, north side. I always been from the north side. Look, I grew up in Houston. GP 56. I'm just playing. Let me stop. Okay. Okay, y'all. So just remember, you might not have service. Schedule ahead if you need to. If you're just trying to live it up, live the moment, fine. Just deal with it when the time comes. You'll be able to get a ride. There's going to be a lot of taxis outside and stuff like that. Again, if you don't like crowds, go early. Yeah, just go early if you don't like the crowds. You'll be here in 2 weeks. Great. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay. So another side note. Okay. With the Ubers and the driving apps, use cash. Okay. If you get 100 Colombian bill, like the actual 100 bill, I call that un cheque. I call that a check. It's hard to break. They never have change. Don't try to pay for a ride that was 5 minutes away with 100 bill. They're not going to change it. They probably don't have change anyway. Okay. Try to use your card, but at the same time, they prefer cash. I know a lot of people come out here, oh, Uber don't have cash. Uber don't have cash. Yes, it does. Just go into your payment settings, select cash, and you're good to go. You can pay in cash. Same with Didi. You can add your card or you can pay with cash. InDriver is preferably to use cash because if you don't have a Colombian bank account like Bancolombia or our version of Cash App, which is Neki, you won't be able to get the ride or whatnot. Okay, I'm about to make you a moderator, Andre. I need a moderator in here. Even though everybody's cool right now, I do need a moderator. That's my big bro. Y'all know Andre, my big bro. So yeah. All right, let's get back to this. What tip are we on? Y'all help me. Help me, y'all. Because I forgot. I think we're moving on to number 7. I got a little ADHD. Y'all gotta help me. We're moving on to number 8, right? Stephanie don't help. We're moving on to number 8. Okay. I have a little surprise for y'all because I'm going to be dropping these tips that we're talking about. I'm going to be dropping them leading up to the event. Okay, so everyone that's here now, y'all about to find out right now. Friday, I'm dropping the first tip as a reel on Instagram. I'll probably post it as a short here as well. And the 10 tips leading up to the 10 days going up to the festival, I'll be dropping each tip again. So you can refer to this video or you can refer to any of the reels or shorts I'll be posting for the next 10 days starting on Friday. All right. I also posted my whale watching tour. Guys, if anyone wants to go, I already have about 4 people interested. Maximum, I'm taking 12 people. That's it. I might squeeze in one more person just because I might want some extra dough, but don't want to have too many people on that road trip. This road trip is really, really long. We're going to be gone all day from like 5 o'clock in the morning all the way to 7 o'clock at night. We're going to go to the Pacific coast. We're going to see people that look like us, or I don't know who's all in here, but you're going to see a lot of Afro-Colombians there, the Pacific Ocean, whale watching, visiting beaches, and some waterfalls. Lunch is included. Transportation is included as well. You're hitting the whale watching tour this year? Look, let me know. I already dropped the price. It's 520,000 pesos per person. It covers everything. Your van from Cali to Buenaventura and back. It covers the boats from Buenaventura to Juan Chaco and back. It also covers the boats that we'll be using to go around the little beach areas and trying to check out the whales. So let me know whoever wants to come. Maximum 12 to 13 people I'm bringing. I would love to just take 10. I feel like that would be enough. I don't want to deal with too many personalities, but if everybody's cool, which I think everybody would be cool with, then we out. Look, let's cross our fingers my people don't do something crazy. Because you know, Buenaventura can get a little crazy. So let's just hope that my people don't get a little crazy and everyone can go out there safely. Andre, you know, I've been trying to plan this since last year. And I believe something happened last year as well. So here we go, round 2. But I'm keeping these prices and this tour available all the way to October because the whales are here from July 15th to October 15th. Michael, the official dates for the festival are August 16th to August 21st. I will tell you now, guys, I'm putting it out there because I want it to happen. I'm trying to throw a party, a day party specifically on the Sunday, August 20th from like 1 or 2 p.m. all the way to 10 p.m. This party is going to be strictly Afrobeats, amapiano, dance hall, reggae. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to hear no reggaeton. I'm not trying to hear no electro. I'm not even trying to hear no salsa. And y'all know I'm a salsa fiend. I love salsa, but I'm not trying to have this at this party. I'm trying to have a good Afro vibe party. All right. So yes, August 16th is the official opening day. You can be there by 11 if you want to just go and check out the grounds and see what it's like before you actually go back that night to see the performances. Keep in mind that the performances are after 6 p.m. Keep in mind that's rush hour in Cali, so there's going to be a lot of traffic out there, a lot of buy this, buy that. It's going to look a little Cartagena-ish with people trying to sell you something, but it's not really that bad. You'll be okay. People can navigate it alone. I've gone to the venue by myself plenty of times, but maybe it's because I speak Spanish. I can get away with a lot of stuff. So, yes. All right. So, we are on tip number 8. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting a tip? We're going to go on another side note real quick. Don't slam the doors. Okay. What do I mean by that? American people and people that come from other places, you're heavy-handed. Okay. You don't have to slam the door to the car. The people will look at you crazy, okay? People will look at you crazy if you're slamming doors, okay? Close it softly, and if try to feel the door, but you know, don't slam the door, y'all. They're gonna look at you crazy when you're getting in the Uber, or you're getting in the cars. Don't slam the door. Okay, shout out to Zion Equity Group, aka Generator Vault. Anybody who needs to get a new electric generator. This tip number 8 was, y'all gotta excuse me, okay? This is my first live. I'm going to be me. I'm gonna keep this energy. But again, I want to remind y'all as well, if you're going a short distance in the Uber, use cash. When you're at the event, use cash. Cash is king just throughout Colombia. Anything under 50,000 pesos, which is like $13. The 50,000 is like $13. The 100 bill is $20 or something like that. Anything under the 50,000 bill, you'll be good to go. It's easier to break a 50 than to break 100. Okay. Don't slam doors. Don't talk loud, America. Look, y'all come out here and everybody's from New York. I mean, but we loud. Black people are loud. There's going to be a lot of loud stuff going on at the festival. Everyone is going to enjoy themselves. Andre, you yourself know last year it was so beautiful. Like the way they decorated the venue, the tables were like wooden logs. You know, everything was like really nature like. Like it was so beautiful. I can't wait to see what the venue is going to look like this year because every year it just gets better. Again, 300,000 people came out here last year between Wednesday to Monday. So that's a lot of people. We do get gully in Cali. Y'all have to be respectful. Don't make these stupid jokes about blow or anything like that because we don't care. We're more than that in this country, okay? Um, hold on, y'all. Let me I'm about to look for this. I should have had it written down, but y'all gonna have to excuse me. All right. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure I have tip number 8 down properly. I don't want to like skip out over something that I know is going to be important. And again, I'm trying to make this video to be timeless, not just for 2023, but beyond. Because honestly, these are little tips that will help you. Everyone is going to be in a great mood. Everyone is going to try to give you drinks, and you're also going to try to give everyone drinks. So just be ready to enjoy yourself and enrich yourself in the culture and everything that's going on at the venue. Don't be thirsty. This is not Medellin. I actually didn't have any tips on that. Like, I really wasn't going to tell the guys what to do and what not to do. I kind of said earlier in this video, like, we don't care about your Jordans or your Nikes because we don't care about personal space. So if you're going to get mad because you wore your latest J's out here and they got dusty and someone stepped on you and someone accidentally elbowed you, this is not the event for you. Okay? This is not the event for you. My Dominican bro in the house, thank you. Thank you for the support. I love it. I love everybody that's in here. It's family in here. I can't thank y'all again for the support that y'all are giving me starting this journey. I haven't told a lie yet. I love you. That's my bestie, y'all. Okay, is this the one I think it is? Hold on, let me listen, y'all. Okay, there we go. Tip number 8, hit an after party. Okay, y'all gotta hit an after party. So, Petronio, of course, it's a lovely event, but are you really gonna be there from 6 p.m. all the way to 11 o'clock at night, walking around, drinking, doing the same thing over and over again? No, okay? Friday, I believe Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, there's going to be a lot of different like Petronio-based type of parties. Of course, you're going to have your regular salsa party, but because it's Petronio week, they're going to throw in some type of cultural mix and music in there as well. They should do it all year long. Typically in Cali, we listen to our Pacific music at parties all the time, especially the parties I go to. Now, if you're trying to go to a party with me, I don't know. I'll let y'all know. I be needing my personal space. I be needing my personal space. So I may or may not share what location I'm at. But for the right price, okay? Can I get an amen? For the right price, I will take you to the after parties in an Afro-Colombian hood and make sure you'll be okay, make it in there and make it out, okay? Typically, I only go to the hood Friday night. I usually go, I think they about to kick me out. Actually the other girl is working too. Okay, so usually I only go when I know all my friends are gonna go. And I know I'm gonna have a blast. And so that Friday, y'all know Cali is known for having that huge salsa street party on Friday night at the Boulevard del Rio. Um, I've done this before. I've left Petronio. I've gotten there like from 7 and then left like at 9:30 or 10 o'clock. And then me and my friends will all ride out and go to the boulevard. We'll dance some salsa over there and stuff like that. We'll get lit because you're outside at the boulevard. If you've never been to the Boulevard del Rio, there's a huge salsa party that Friday night. Everyone is outside like it's nobody's business, and everyone is doing whatever they want. There's all types of street food out there. Again, for my vegan and vegetarian folks, very difficult, especially at that time, to find something vegan or vegetarian around the boulevard. Ya voy a terminar. Ya voy por el punto 8. um, yes, thank you, Lady, for your input. Thank you so much. So, Lady is saying in the chat, usually the after party is at one of the most famous Afro-Pacific singers. Her name is Nidia Gongora. She is the leader of the group called Canalon. I'm going to type it in the chat. Canalon de Timbiki. I love them. I love her. She has a restaurant in Alameda. Andre, we should go. She actually has a restaurant near the farmer's market, and she sells her own viche. She's from the Pacific Coast, but she is from a little town called Timbiki. To get there is hard to get there. You literally have to go upstream into the jungle just to get there. So yeah, I would love to go there. We can go tomorrow. My sister is here from New York. Shout out to Asanta. I love you. My sister's here from New York, bro. Let me talk to her because we're supposed to be doing a tour tomorrow. I haven't seen her since 2021. But Thursday would be easier. If you're not streaming, we can go to lunch there. Let me know. Thursday is a lot easier for me. Wait, tomorrow's Thursday. Damn. Friday. Friday. Can you ask Andrea if she's going to the concert on Friday with Ruben Blades? Like, I'm dying to go to that concert, but I wasn't able to get tickets. Oh, also, if anybody wants to send a donation, you can donate at PayPal with this email, okay? Anyway, yes, this Friday is the concert with Ruben Blades. If y'all don't know who Ruben Blades is, okay, he's a Panamanian Colombian singer legend. Okay, this man, his legend status is to the status of like Nas or Jay-Z. Okay, I want y'all to give a shout out to my girl Lady. She is also an English and Spanish teacher. Right now, she's finishing her studies, but when she's on vacation, she teaches online as well. If anyone is ever interested in wanting to take classes with me or with her, let me know. Okay. Again, hit the after parties. Go get some cultural stuff done. Like I said, I'm the type, I go to Petronio around 6:30, maybe 7. Sometimes I'm late. I'm Colombian. We're late for everything. So the latest I'll make it is like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And then I'll be there for like an hour and a half or 2, trying to round about, just go around saying hi to everybody, seeing who's around, go to the venue, see the stage, see the singers and the dancers and the musicians and everything, have a couple drinks, have a couple snacks. Next thing you know, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10:30. Let's beat the crowds. You want to beat the crowd when you're trying to leave, because trying to leave is chaos. Everyone's trying to get an Uber. Everyone's trying to get a taxi. It's chaos. Sometimes you have to leave away from the venue and walk like towards the mall and walk past the mall. It's late at night. You don't want to do all that. Like I said, You can schedule a ride through Uber. I heard you can schedule rides on Uber, or try to find a driver that you might have vibe with. Get their number. Usually Ubers are pretty trustworthy. You can get just a random Uber that you feel like you might trust or that you vibe with, get their number, and see if they can pick you up from the venue. Because again, like I said, trying to leave out of there after 10 o'clock, it can get chaotic. Usually the event lasts from 6 p.m. If they're pushing it, it might end at 11:30. If they're pushing it. If they're really trying to like cram it in, they'll end at like 10:30 or 11. Okay. All right. So that was tip number 8. Tip number 9, deodorant. Okay. Look, I'm telling you right now. All right. I know my people, we wear deodorant. I know that. But guys, this is not the time for you to try organic deodorant. Okay. If you don't like to take showers, that's fine. I don't know how you're going to pull a date like that, but I'm just letting you know, Colombians love to smell good and look good. Don't think you're going to go to this festival wearing freaking socks and slides. We don't like that. It does not impress us, especially the ladies, okay? We talk about you. We laugh and point at you. We'll do it to you in your face. Like, oh my God, you're a fool. What are you doing? Why are you wearing Nike chanclas with socks? You know what I mean? No, we're not down for that, okay? And it's too hot out here. You're going to have some sweaty feet. You're going to have pecueca. That's what we call pecueca. You're going to have foot odors and stuff like that. Don't do that, okay? You trying to impress, you're trying to pull somebody. Why would you wear slides and socks anywhere? It's annoying. It's so annoying. It's just so uncouth. I don't like it, all right? You take 5 showers a day, look. Even when you're driving. Oh my God. I love this live. I'm loving this. No wonder you guys be behind here talking all that crap. But yeah, smell good, take a good shower, get some good deodorant, get some really good body spray, whatever you use, get it. This is a tip. It's a I'm joking, okay? I want y'all to smell good. I'm joking, but I'm not joking, okay? I did a poll on my WhatsApp, and I was like, hey, give me y'all's top 10 tips for Petronio, for a first timer. I had 5 people write me immediately, deodorant, dog. You need deodorant. Tell people to wear deodorant. I was like, okay. For me, it's a joke. It's funny to me because we laugh at it and everything, but I'm serious. Like, you're going to be hot. You're going to be sweaty. They'll allow you with your little electronic fans and all of that. If you want, bring a little deodorant with you. If you know you get musty, AKA in Spanish, we call it chucha. If you know you get chucha, if you know you get musty, bring some extra, okay? Bring some extra. You gotta bring some extra. All right. Y'all know I had to put the jokes in there. All right. And for my final tip, y'all, you gotta have el pañuelo. You gotta have el pañuelo. You gotta have the handkerchief. Okay? You gotta have the handkerchief. This one is from last year. Actually, this one's from 2019. Oh, where's my 2021? I didn't get one in 2020 because they did it virtually. You know, we were on lockdown, whatever. Pandemic. YouTube, please don't cut off my first video. But yeah, you gotta have your handkerchief. If you don't have a handkerchief, you're not at Petronio. You're not at the festival. You are not part of the community. What are you doing? Why are you here? You gotta have the pañuelo. You gotta have the handkerchief, okay? Why? Because if you don't have the handkerchief, you're not going to be able to really participate in the dancing and in the movements. You know, you see throughout the festival, you'll see people just doing this the whole time because it's just part of the culture. You know, you're going to be doing this and this and all this, and you're gonna put this behind a girl, and you're gonna be dancing with her, trying to bring her close because a lot of the culture and the dance is focused on trying to enamor or get a girl. It's always trying to get a girl, right? So there's a lot of the music that is about love and trying to, how do you say conquistar, Stephanie? Not challenge, but try to like get a girl, try to get her to fall in love with you. You do it through dance. There are dances where you challenge another dancer, usually another male. They dance with machetes. It's really awesome. But you're gonna have a blast with your handkerchief. If you want, just bring your dusty grandpa's old handkerchief, or you can buy one at the venue. They're cheaper on the first day. The first day, usually a lot of things are a lot more um, affordable to buy, but the next day they go up maybe 50 cents more or maybe $1 more. It's not even that much. But you want to have a memory from the festival. This is a good one. It's a good souvenir to give people as well. It's also good because you're going to be in there hot and sweaty. Cali, you know, this is perfect for you to just, you know, let me clean myself up. Another side note, there will be bathrooms in there, but they're porta potties. I do like how they organized everything last year because they had like all these like faucets where you could go and wash your hands easily. But there are porta potties. There aren't actual bathrooms. You know, if you're like me, I'm the type of girl, I'm gonna have me a little stack of baby wipes on me. Bring that, okay? Or some toilet paper because they usually provide, but y'all know that runs out. Again, there are thousands of people at this same event. So if you know you're that type that you need some baby wipes or some toilet paper, bring it with you. Okay. I'm that type. If you see me around, just know I got baby wipes. You know you gotta go to the bathroom. You see me around, yo D, you said in the video you got baby wipes. Let me get a baby wipe from you. Okay, I got you. I got you. Just tell me discreetly. I'm done, y'all. If you have any more questions, they're about to kick me out of here in a little bit, but I think I can be here another 2-3 minutes. If you guys have any more questions, let me know right now in the chat, or you can book a consultation with me. Just hit me up on Instagram. You can email me at, again, we're going to send it here. If anyone needs to email me or contact me, this is where you can do it. If anyone wants to send me a donation, you can do it there on PayPal. If you don't like PayPal, you want to send a donation through a different method, let me know. You can email me here. You can DM me on Instagram, not really on Facebook. You can find me on Google Maps as Tours by Dee. If you pull up the Cali map and you just type, you know, separated, type Tours by Dee, you'll find me. I got 5-star ratings all across the board. Okay, baby, period. So you can contact me through there. Don't call me, especially if you haven't booked a consultation. I'm not trying to be rude. I just know that I have a lot of information that's valuable, and that takes a lot of time out of my day and my energy as well. So it's just also a way for me to pay my bills. So anything you need, you can send me an email. You can find me on Instagram. Thank you, Stephanie. That's why you're my bestie. I love you. You can find me on Instagram at Tours by Dee as well. Again, if y'all have any questions, I'll give y'all like a minute or two, and then I'm about to end this. We'll love y'all feedback. You can do it in the chat right now. But yeah, I'm done with my first YouTube, y'all. Oh, I'm happy. I'm proud of myself. I'm so glad I had community in here. Like y'all really made me like not nervous. I was actually kind of nervous to do this, but I did it, y'all. I did it. I'm happy. Again, like I said, I'm trying to make this video be timeless. So that is my PayPal. I don't have Cash App. I do need a Cash App. I have friends that have Cash App, so they receive it for me. And I have friends that have Zelle, and they receive the payments for me. Shout out to Silvana. Shout out to Elliot. Y'all my banking people. Ariel, PayPal is annoying, especially getting a new account. Oh my God. Like, I'm actually looking into Chime. I have Payoneer, but I be needing my money now, like in an instant. Just like in America, you be needing your money now, like on Venmo and on Cash App and all these other apps, y'all be needing your money instantly. That's exactly how I feel. Get Chime. Okay. We're going to talk offline about that. Okay. Because I need to get that immediately. Someone send it to me. Shout out to Tyrone, Dallas, baby. He told me about Chime. My homeboy told me about it. I've been reading up on it. I'm going to see what's up. I heard the Wise card was okay, but I can't get it here in Colombia. There's a lot of stuff I can't get here. Keep that in mind, guys. There's a lot of stuff that people can't get here. That's why I keep repeating, cash is king. Cash is king. All right. This is Dajanna, aka Dee from Tours by Dee. I am signing off, y'all. Thank you so much for being in my YouTube talk. Again, refer back to this video if you ever need to think about what am I going to do at this festival, or give me a holler, read through the chat. Y'all know where to find me. Thank you for being here. Can't wait to hear your feedback and your comments as well. Bye. Andre, thank you so much. Big bro, Chris, Stephanie, Adrian, Ariel, Ariel, because I say your name in Spanish, Torrell, German, Michael, everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Adios. I will check my PayPal, Andre. Thank you so much. Again, adios, everybody.